This is the first dog we're going to show you today. You're looking at Junior Mac. Junior Mac is a neutered male 3-year-old American Staffordshire Terrier, otherwise known as the notorious pit bull. And you can see by the jaw that he's got on him that they are built very strong in the jaw. What you can't see is the sweetness inside this dog. This is a sweet, kind, loving, friendly. Amstaffs are such smart dogs, and they really, really, really want to please. And they want to climb in your lap, and they want to be loved, and Junior Mac is no different. He loves people. He loves other dogs. He would make a great addition to a family with other dogs. He would make a great addition as his own guy because he's just delightful. Look at the camera, handsome boy. Look how beautiful that face is. Look at how much this dog wants to be loved. And think of him in your house and sharing that love with you. His name is Junior Mac. He's looking for a home. We kept Junior out for 2 reasons. 1, to show you how wonderful he is with other dogs. And 2, to tell you that Junior, Esther, and Estelle, the 2 little poodles, were abandoned in one crate in a parking lot. Just dumped. The 3 of them shoved together into a crate, which tells you how sweet he is. Now, Esther and Estelle are both females. They're 7 years old. Again, they were abandoned. They go to nursing homes for visits. They love everyone. They can be adopted separately, but it would probably be happier for both of them if they were adopted together. Or if you adopted all 3 of them, that wouldn't hurt either if you had room in your house for 3 dogs. These 2 little ones are just balls of love and fire and happiness, and Junior is as sweet as his 2 little white girlfriends. These 3 dogs who were shoved in a crate, dumped in a parking lot. Somebody did that and drove away and left them there in the heat, in the sun. Fortunately, they were found. They were brought in. They are safe. They are looking for homes. Esther and Estelle are 7. They're sisters. And again, Junior Mac is 3. Junior's great with all dogs. Esther and Estelle love each other. They love Junior. So 1 dog, 2 dogs, or 3 dogs, any way you'd want to work it. They are wonderful guys, and every single one of them is needing a home. This is Dakota Oda. He is a neutered male purebred husky. He is 9.5 years old. Was adopted from Save a Pet several years ago. Brought back to the shelter by people who could no longer keep him. Not because he did anything wrong. Not because he's anything but a sweet, beautiful, blue-eyed fellow who loves everybody, seems to like dogs, is very calm, is laid back. Right now he is, of course, molting because it's hot outside. And huskies do. They share their hair with the whole family. There's no question about it. But he's got beautiful blue eyes. He sits on command. He walks nicely on a leash. He's an older fellow, which means that people are going to tend to pass him by, not because of who he is, but just because of his birthday, and he deserves better. He's a beautiful, sweet, loving boy looking for a forever home. One last note about Dakota Oda is that he apparently has irritable bowel syndrome, and they've got him on a special diet for that. Is that because he's back here? Is that because he's frightened? Is that because he's lost his home? Or is that going to be chronic? We don't know. So something you should know about this dog before you come out and take him home and feed him right and love him. The dog you're looking at now is Buster Brownie. Buster is a 4-year-old shepherd mix, neutered male. Shy at first until he gets to know you, but once he gets to know you, he's going to be your best friend. You'll see he'll approach in a way that's just a little bit tentative until he sees he doesn't even want the biscuit. The only thing this dog wants is to be loved. Yes, he does. Oh, you want the biscuit now, handsome? You want that? No. He is a sweet, beautiful, loving dog. Does what you want, walks nice on a leash, listens. Will he sit if you ask him to?
Buster, sit?
Buster, good boy. So he's had some training. And he's definitely been somebody's special friend, although he came in as a stray, and we can't tell you too much about him, except that the tail wags gently. I'm a little shy, but I love you anyway. Buster needs someone to be gentle and soft-spoken. Buster needs a hand to pet. Buster needs a lap to crawl up on. Buster needs a home. You're looking at Fluffy Tzu, who responds to the name Sophie, I'm told. Spayed female 5-year-old Shih Tzu was adopted and returned. Why, I have no idea, because this dog's no bigger than a minute and as sweet as a spoonful of sugar. Likes to be cuddled, likes to be held, loves to be played with. She is just a little love, a friendly, funny, outgoing, secure, sweet little happy-faced girl who loves everybody and only wants to be a lap dog forever. Look at her. She says it's hot and I should be grumpy, but I don't know how. All she knows how is to say thank you for petting me, thank you for holding me, thank you for loving me, and please, 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 someone who wants a little lap lovey dog, come and take her home. Her name is Fluffy Tzu, but she likes Sophie a whole lot better. The dog you're looking at now is Bud. Bud is a 3.5-year-old terrier mix. What he's mixed with, I couldn't even guess. He was adopted from Save a Pet, returned because the people couldn't keep him anymore, lost their homes, unfortunately. And even this little guy is a victim of the economy. He is not happy to be back here. You can tell that he doesn't understand what he did wrong, because he didn't do anything wrong, and he's back. But he's got that great whiskery face. He's got beautiful hair. If we can get him to turn so that we can see his face. Will he let you pick him up?
I don't know. I didn't pick him up when he was here before.
Okay.
I'm not. I just don't know.
Yeah, say he's afraid of the camera. Hey, Bud. Let's see if we can get him interested in a cookie. No, he's not even interested in a cookie. He's a little shy. He's very sad to be back here and more than a little frightened. But he's absolutely adorable. He's little and he's sweet and he's friendly and he's terrified. He needs to learn all over again that homes are safe places and they last forever. This dog just doesn't understand why he's here and he's terribly sad. We need someone. We need someone who wants a little fuzzy guy to come and adopt him and teach him all over again what loving is all about. His name is Bud. And these are the last two dogs we're going to show you today. You're looking at Bradford and Molly May. Bradford is 12 and a half. Molly May is 10. They are both Beagle or Beagle mixed dogs. Brad is in renal failure and doesn't have a whole long time, but he can be treated. And Molly has Addison's disease, which is, I believe, a tumor on the adrenal glands. So neither of them is a healthy dog, and neither of them have long, long lives to live. But both of them are lovely and loving and sweet. And it's awfully sad to think that in the last months, years of their lives, they're here, that nobody will take them home, that they're going to spend their last years in a shelter, their last months, their last days. They truly, truly, truly need some very loving person who says, I can deal with their loss. I can give them a home. I can love them for whatever time they have and give them a chance to enjoy the pleasures of being somebody's special guy, somebody's special girl for as long as they have. They are bonded to each other. They need to go home together. And I know how difficult it is to think about taking home two dogs, both of whom have potentially life-threatening illnesses and both of whom are aged. But the alternative to finding a special person who's willing to do that is for these dogs to spend the rest of their lives behind the counter at Save a Pet, where they are with people and they are not caged, but they are not home. If you can, if you have the heart and the love to take these two guys home and just love them for as long as they have and for who they are, they're waiting for that very special, strong-hearted person to take them home and love them. You're looking at Bradford and Molly May. There are kittens and cats, young dogs and old, healthy and ill. Every one of them has a loving heart. Every one of them needs a loving home. If you can, please come and adopt Once again, All About Animals would like to thank Cairo Animal Hospital at Highland Park for sponsoring the show and helping us find loving people for these loving pets.